All right, welcome to the Chiropractic Personal Injury Attorney Educational Sales Workshop. And it's very interesting what happens in this workshop, these words. It's a 4-step guide to shifting the personal injury attorney's awareness and start referring all their soft tissue spinal injury clients, including how to stop attorneys from cutting your bill or requiring cross referrals. None of my attorneys asked me to cut my bill. None of them asked me to send them a client to get a client. Never. This is why and how it works. Again, I'm Dr. Paul. I'm an author of 8 books now, speaker at 3 chiropractic colleges, Logan, Parker, and Texas chiropractic colleges, and marketing and business. Never lost a patient's case in court. My documentation is the documentation that I teach is the documentation I used to win every time I went to court. Never lost. And I have the highest civil court verdict in the county against 2 medical doctors. I was on the stand for about 7 hours. 2 medical doctors said the patient was totally fine. I came in with the documentation that I teach here, put it all together, came back from the insurance company initially offering nothing because the 2 medical doctors said there was nothing wrong, to a policy limit award. It was a soft tissue injury, no disc, no broken bone, no mild concussion. It was a plain soft tissue injury. We took it from 0 to policy limit award using this documentation. I've donated over $500,000 to the chiropractic profession. I teach continuing education to the doctors and attorneys, and I was the recipient of the President's Award, the highest award you can give at a chiropractic college, Logan College. So it's a little bit about my background, okay? I've opened 77 offices in 20 states. None of them failed. Matter of fact, we have a doctor here that went from 0 to 350 patient visits a week in about 90 days using my systems. So this is exactly what we're going to cover. This is a workshop. Now let me cover some big terms here, okay? Let me cover some big terms. Here's some real important terms. Chiropractic personal injury attorney. Now, educational sales. This is going to be very important. There's 3 types of marketing, and we're going to be aware of the difference before you walk out of here. You have to be, because there's publicity, advertising, and educational sales. And we're going to know the difference of why one works and one doesn't. So publicity and advertising does not work. Educational sales is the only thing that does work. And you'll see why. Now it says the 4-step guide to shifting the personal injury attorney's awareness. That's what you have to do. You have to shift their awareness from what's called a state of unconscious incompetence to conscious incompetence. Publicity and advertising does not do that. And if you don't do that, you're not going to get any referrals. However, when you do that, and that's through educational sales, and that's what this workshop's about, that's when you get a tremendous amount of business. As an example, last year, I gave 7 presentations, only 7, to 110 attorneys. 98% of them signed up to refer their clients to the offices we have spread out, creating over $20 million in referrals from only 7 educational sales presentations. I did not know any of those attorneys when I walked in the room. None of them. I didn't know any of them. That's how strong it is when you know how to do it. But only educational sales. So there's some really key words here that are very important.